will turn my volume up. I will turn y'all's volume right about there. And greetings and salutations, travelers. Welcome back to the Inn of Planar Crossroads, and welcome back to our Rise of the Runelords Redux. We are currently deep within Jorgenfist, and last time, well, you'll have to wait a second, because first our disclaimer. This is an adult podcast that sometimes features adults, that sometimes uses adult language. You have been warned. Now, let me...
Dad.
Yeah. As far as announcements or anything like that, we don't usually do our announcements right now anymore. We've kind of gotten away from that, and just... because the announcements never come out in a timely enough manner with release to be super effective at their purpose. So instead, we just want to tell you that Patreon for the Inn of Planar Crossroads and Black Dragon Gaming is going on, and if you want to go find us on Patreon, you can, both of us, or if you do Subscribestar instead, the Inn of Planar Crossroads is also over there. Tommy, anything from you before we head into the game?
No, he's got to punch a giant, man.
Yeah. So.
Swords! There you go. There's something from there.
When last we left our heroes, the group had made its way, like we said, down into Jorgenfist, and had battled with a hill giant that had some Thessalonian markings on it that were marred in order to prevent any kind of rezzing that could be done on it based upon those markings. And also, the whole fight took place in one room. So, took place in C2, so I'm hoping that we can do more than one room at a time on our sessions, but we'll see. Because these rooms tend to have, either things going on or enemies in them or both, so we'll see. We ended after everybody was back and they had thrown up a thorn wall to prevent anybody from following behind them so far, they would think. The group opened these double doors here and started to go into this room that was lit by a reddish light, we'll say. A red, orangey light was in here moving around, and it appears to be kind of like firelight because it dances, it moves. And that's what they've opened up to.
All right,
Muted.
let's go.
Yes, it's...
You're muted.
Shut
Step
up.
in, perception check. It is a 34 once again.
Okay.
Coward, run.
So you guys see this creature. Hold on.
Alex, stop that. Hold still.
Good to stay in the barrier.
You guys see this creature run past and go and run over this way.
What is that?
Sense motive? Is he trying to do a lure on us into a place that would be ouchy? Those are words. Yeah. 28.
28.
Am I to assume that Kellery and this window is very small? I can't actually see whose token that is. Willton are staying in the barrier with us.
Affirm for me.
There's
Okay.
only so much room, then people are going to have to move forward.
I asked Kellery what was that? Was it just a giant?
Okay. No. So you guys move in here. Hold on. You guys move in here. And you kind of have to move with Boldrago as he's going. So I will reveal what you kind of come into. You see over this way, and the light kind of stretches this way. So we'll give you some in there. Doom, bump. You see this room, and I will describe it to you. And you do see the thing that's over there by what you will find out soon is a cauldron. So, don't do anything before I read the description. It's hardly a spoiler when you're about to read the description.
Yes, huh? It's like a 2-second spoiler. Come on, man.
2-second spoiler.
Gee.
All right. Runes are carved in bands along the walls of this chamber, which is unnervingly lit by a reddish glow from the slowly burning flames in a shallow fire pit in the center of the room. An immense iron cauldron, its side emblazoned with an etching of a 7-pointed star, stands above these flames. Smoke rises from the cauldron's unseen bubbling contents, and a halo of human bones and scraps of what might be dried flesh lies scattered around the cauldron's 3-pronged base. And you also see over there on the other side of this smoky cloud, which you guys all smell and it stinks, is a golem thing, statue dude, who is very much alive and very angry looking at you, with his skull head and runes inscribed along the ridges. And he goes and gravelly grumbles, something that Kellery, as well as that's your pet, Kellery as well as Brasut would know is the sound of golem or creature or elemental-esque things, ground things, when they try to make noises that other humanoids make.
Carrot.
Did that other thing seem to be wanting to lure us somewhere, Adam? Because I saw something run and then disappear.
You did see something run and disappear.
Yeah, I made a 28 on a sense motive check.
You're not sure. It kind of ran across, just kind of stopped long enough for you guys to get a look at it, and it's this fiery smile was kind of the main thing that you saw, and then it just ran off.
Like this way ran off?
No, like this way ran off.
Okay, so there's a door here.
There doesn't appear to be a door there.
Looks like a wall, but who knows?
So everybody roll initiative, because this dude is not happy to see you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've
weren't we
been
keeping
Mario?
initiative?
Unfortunately, you told us.
Oh,
we're
that's
keeping
right.
initiative.
We are keeping initiative. So
Oh, then I want to use that natural 20 I just rolled for something else.
fine, you can use it for something non-combat. In just a minute.
Fine, I will.
Okay, you can
I won't use
keep
it
it
for
and
an
set it
attack roll.
aside.
I will use it for acrobatics.
All right. So this
Would be
guy
glorious.
did not roll very high for his initiative. I still think he's tied with Brasut, and I'm sure Brasut's got a better dex than this thing. So descending
Yeah. And improved initiative.
and improved initiative. So it's going to be Skoros first and his bird, and they are you guys see him behind in this. It's really menacing because the dark kind of smoke stuff is hiding most of his body, and it's got this bad stench. But the runes make the rest of his face kind of glow, so it's like this eerie skull floating out as he starts to move, as he sees you there and moves and stuff. So it's like a skull in the smoke. But it's your turn first.
All right, so I'm going to get grabbed by Birdie. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll make that 35, 40 so I can go up and around where the smoke is. Is this creature identifiable with knowledge engineering?
The smoke stretches all the way to this square here and this square here, I guess, if we're counting squares.
Okay, it seems to go
5, 10, 15. Actually, it stretches all the way to the wall there, based upon how it's supposed to go. It stretches 20 feet, I believe, from the edges of the cauldron. Make sure. But it's covering a good area. You can't use the measure. You got to use the squares.
It's putting off smoke?
Yes.
Smoke or steam?
No, smoke. I tried to describe the smoke like 3 times, dudes. Nasty smelling smoke. So, is this where you want to be?
Tommy. Good drop.
Oh, no. Well, I'll draw a 20-foot thing then while he's getting back to us. 5, 10,
I couldn't
15,
really
20.
see the definite edges of it. There's a way to draw circles, isn't there? There must be. Alt. Hold Alt.
It's 20 feet. Okay. Is that going to be 20 feet?
4 squares. 4 squares. Well, it's a little more than 4 squares on one side, but basically.
Okay. Then that means... Okay. Well, we are going to have to switch Tommy's initiative at the moment then. And let Kellery go. And we'll let Tommy go when he gets back.
Aha!
Oh! He is back?
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Okay, what did I miss?
The circle is where the smoke is.
Okay. So is there a way to get over it?
No, it's only like 20-foot ceiling. So
okay.
It's filling this whole 20-foot square area.
Okay. So in that case, Skoros and his falcon will both hold their breath, fly in, and then, as I was trying to say before my computer crapped its pants, if that's a construct or aberration, it should be identifiable with dungeoneering. Achilles agrees. And I don't have a whole lot. Comes down to all told a 12. If I have any idea what that thing is.
It's probably a golem. That's what you got.
Okay.
Probably.
Can I see it
stone.
clearly in the smoke?
It looks. It doesn't obscure necessarily anything, but you do need to make me some saves because I believe even holding your breath doesn't matter in the smoke.
Okay.
So that
it would if basically it's just a breathing it in kind of thing.
That's not how this particular smoke works.
Okay, got it.
So there you go.
It's a bad juju smoke.
Yeah.
What kind of saves though?
I'm making sure.
I think the rules for holding your breath is still a 50% chance you breathe it in by accident.
Yeah, I think that's right. I forget.
Okay.
I just read something about it.
It's a fortitude save.
Okay, sure. So then that's a... Oh, hello, cat. Skoros has a 24. Skoros' falcon sheet was closed when my computer pooped its pants. But she has a 25 all told. 24 is 25.
Okie dokie. So, you guys start to feel the disgusting smoke. It's not so much that you smell it, it's that it kind of clings to you as you run through it, kind of in a really hot, muggy day when you walk around in the air, and it just kind of clings to you. It doesn't affect you right now, but you're not sure that this is going away as long as you're in the cloud.
Makes sense.
So,
does the cloud seem to be coming from the cauldron thing?
Mm-hmm.
How sturdy does the cauldron thing look?
Oh, the thing's made of pure metal and is 12 feet tall. So
So really
and
breakable
filled with
is what you're
stuff.
telling me.
Yeah, real
This is
heavy
horrible.
with fire
Worst
under it.
thing. All right, whatever. Fine. I'm gonna go grapple this golem. Here we go.
So it's hot. It is hot. The cauldron is hot.
Not
Yeah.
cold.
Just
All
making
right.
sure.
Before Chernobog's hot tub goes to work. So that's a 31 plus 7 plus 4. That's improved in greater grapple.
All right.
So 42. Right?
That'll be plenty.
Okay. That is all.
All right. So you
I guess
grapple-
I should ask. She's not big enough to like disperse the whole thing, but the fact that I have a bird doing a flippy flappy, does that disperse any of it at all?
No. She's not strong.
Okay, fair enough.
She's not strong enough to generate any kind of wind to blow this much smoke away.
Someone bull strength my bird. That's all. That's what I
Okay.
got.
All right, Kellery. It's your turn. What's happening?
He's got
Okay.
knowledge checks.
First up, the knowledge checks. I got using knowledge arcane 21 to ID what it is and 28 to figure out its weaknesses. And if it reminds me of anything historic, I have a 38 to ID and a 40 for weaknesses.
Okay. And this is on the creature.
Correct.
Okay. It's kind of hard to see through the smoke, but you get Kellery watches for about 6 seconds, and is definitely able to identify that this thing is a golem, especially based upon the engravings along the head. They're somewhat crude, but you get the idea that this is a stone golem, probably somebody's first attempt. And it's not special as far as stone golems go, not based upon what you're seeing on the head. It is definitely just a stone golem, which you know that it's going to have immunity to... It's going to have the basic things that a golem might have, like it's not going to be very... not going to be very susceptible to things like magic and such. So, best way to handle it is usually to beat it down. It probably has some resistances to damage, but you're not specifically sure which ones. So you do know it's probably immune to magic stuff.
Would he get the magic effects that have secondaries on it? Like transmute rock to mud?
Or like electric damage on some golems hastes them.
I nearly TPK'd a party because of that. That was great.
Yeah, try not doing it this time. That'd be bad. Super bad.
Based upon your level, and what was the roll again? Plenty. Okay.
Okay. Very high.
Yeah, very high. So you do know that anything that would affect Earth type stuff would affect this guy. He's not immune to that type of magic. Transmuting him and stuff would be something that is possible.
Okay. Rats, we really do need to come up with a common, uncommon language for the rest of you.
Halfling. Who speaks halfling?
Who speaks
I
giant?
do.
I do.
Pharisee.
I actually speak up. I don't think I actually took Verisian properly. I'm always weird with those regional languages.
Oh, okay. Then I will share this in Halfling.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
Especially the... Okay, it may come out a little bit more like Egor smash, but...
Fair enough.
Yeah, that is work. But what about smoke? What about cauldron? What can we do about this babushka's burning porridge?
Well, we've had rolls and knowledge stuff, so is there anything else you want to do, Kellery?
Here's a really quick one. If I knocked over this cauldron, would it get rid of the smoke?
You don't know.
That's why Kellery makes the knowledge check, which is free action on his turn.
I do that
Well-
within reason. So,
I will. Oh, I guess I can. You know what? I'm just going to suspend actions and focus on this area over here, which is kind of where the giant thingy ran, to make sure we don't get popped,
okay.
ambushed.
That is a fair plan. So, anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Let me make sure of something real fast. There it is.
Oh, sorry. I will do one thing.
Okay.
Handy haversack and grab a Molotov cocktail.
All right. Molotov is grabbed. Molotov is grabbed. Okay. Now, it is Egor's turn. So,
Okay.
okay.
Yes, I'm going into the smoke either way, so I will just make that fortitude save now.
Okay.
What I will try. Oh, Egor rolls a 3. That is 17.
That is not enough. So move where you were going to move, and about right there, Egor, you take a deep breath in to go. Egor is going to, and this foul-smelling vapor doesn't just get in your lungs when you breathe in. It kind of feels like it touches and sticks, and it.
Oh, I need an adult.
You are blinded and nauseated. So.
Yeah, I guess my turn ends. That's me.
Okay.
Forever now.
Okay. Yeah, that's some strong stuff. It's no joke.
Well, shit. I don't have like a second, like a let me do that again thing, do I? No, maybe?
I mean, do you have your hero point from leveling up?
This is true.
You can spend it now.
That does not help.
You know what? You know what?
hero
You want to
point
spend
now.
that D20 I'll let you have?
Oh, yes, this is true. I would like to spend
It's
this
technically
critical
for
now.
combat, but you want it?
Well, I mean, it occurs in combat. I don't know if it applies to combat.
No,
Yeah, of course not. It's not a punching. It's a debuff.
Sure.
That's
Yeah,
not
this is-
combat at all.
This isn't punching,
Sure.
this is breathing. I do that all the time.
Breathing is a free action, not a combat action. Jeez.
Come on. I mean, if you're going to let me keep it, yes, I'll use it now.
All right, you can use it now, but it does not count as a natural 20.
That's fine. As long as it counts, yes, I will take it.
Okay. So you pass, but nobody else knows what this does. That knowledge has
Okay.
been removed. All you know, guys, is that the marshals have rushed forward and they seem to be toughing it out.
So is this smoke, like, granting concealment to this big golem-like creature?
Not really. It's not thick enough to do that. It's more like it's floating up and then kind of drifting and clinging down.
Okay. Could I make...
A lot like incense does.
Okay. Could I make... No, I can't make any knowledge checks because I'm dumb.
Well, I mean, you can make the knowledge checks. Just whether or not you pass them is a hotly debated subject.
Can I make an intelligence or a wisdom to determine whether or not I think knocking over this cauldron would dissipate the smoke? Or at least begin to dissipate the smoke, I should say.
The smoke itself, I mean, you can make me like. It'd probably be your highest mental stat, we'll say. Not your highest social stat.
Charisma.
No, your highest mental stat.
Egor is so pretty, he knows he must break cauldron.
My wisdom is 10, but I rolled an 18.
Okay. You kind of look at the construction of this thing, and you think, that's pretty thick. And then you look at it as you're running past it, and you're like, that's really strong. So you're not sure if it would affect the smoke for the short term, like in a matter of seconds. It might affect it in a matter of minutes. But even so, you'd probably spend a good while wailing on those legs to try and get it to bend enough. You may bend your hammer before you bend that.
Oh, my thought was not to break the cauldron. It was to tip it out.
Oh, well, how much can you lift? That's the bigger problem.
A lot. My lift off ground is 450, but that's if I'm not using strength stance.
What's it with strength stance? That's 450?
My strength would be 8. Would be 16 points higher because it increases the modifier by 8.
Dang.
Okay.
So that would
still may not be a go.
It
would be 450 times 8.
A lot.
Just for
So
fun.
30, a little over 3,000 pounds.
Then no. This thing weighs more than a car. If this thing weighs more,
Good.
This thing is big and heavy. This would take more than one Egor to lift, you think?
All right, then I will go for my other plan.
Okay.
My other plan was to pole vault onto the cauldron and then jump across.
Okay, it's 12 feet
That's
high.
how that was initially how I intended to use the acrobatics check.
Oh, well.
But perhaps I have overestimated Egor.
No, never.
You never overestimate Egor. I'm going to try it.
Okay, try it. Don't fail.
Or do. I mean, you have
you
fire
could.
resistance.
I could. This is true. 16 plus 9, 25?
Okay, you can get up on it. You pull up, you leap from a squat. You squat down like a frog and go kaboing. Mario jump.
Pulling the fire out from under the pot would have the same problem. It would stay hot.
The fire does not seem to be coming specifically from any area underneath the pot. It seems like a magical flame.
Okay. Then I will jump from the lip of the pot to smash the goal. This is my plan.
This is your plan. That sounds like another acrobatics check.
This is actually I will run around the rim of the pot.
Okay. I guess
19?
your fat halfling feet could keep you on the rim.
I have very wide feet. This is true.
Okay. That's technically ledges, but all right. It's flavorful. So
It's
what are
narrow,
you gonna do?
it's a narrow ledge. So he runs through the smoke and sort of parkours his way up the edge of the cauldron, and runs around the brim. And as he's like running around the brim of the cauldron, he's sort of like leaned into it a little bit, and he uses that to gain up momentum into the swing.
Okay. Sounds good. Very
that'll
anime
be-
style.
There. I'm trying to go for style points real hard, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Okay.
That'll be a 21 plus 11, 32.
32. That's enough to hit him, for sure. Especially as he's messing around with Skoros.
The term is grappled by Skoros. Thank you.
They messing
Messing
around. Bam,
Jeez.
bam, bam, bam.
That is a robot. You are creepy.
The sorry, the to hit is 31. The damage is 32.
Okay, that hits. So, it seems to solidly connect. This thing doesn't really react as much. It does take note of you, and then continues looking at Skoros, who's the person that's currently engaged.
Sheer physics has defeated my original plan.
They're currently engaged, so,
Nah, dude, I did that one once. Never again. Oh, no. Especially on evil fire golem stone monster things.
Sorry that took so long. That is me. Moving along.
All right. Willton, what you gonna do?
Oh my goodness, it is my turn.
Mhm.
Yay. So, how far away am I from the golem?
5, 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40-ish feet.
Okay, so I'm still within my first range increment. Are all my spells and buffs and whatnot still up and going?
Mm-hmm.
All of them have been running for caster level minutes.
Well, greater invisibility would be down
It would.
because that's rounds.
Could have sworn.
Invisibility's minutes. Greater is rounds.
Huh. Shame. Very well. That's fine. I wasn't using it that much anyway. We're all kind of like breaching clear at this moment in time anyway.
Mhm.
Not exactly a need for stealth when you kill everything before they can shoot back at you. Well, then, second verse, same as the first. I'm just gonna snapshot at the golem thing that the marshals are fighting at.
Okay, he is
So,
behind a thing that gives him like half cover. Because it's not as tall as he is, but it's pretty close.
Wilton could move down 30 feet.
so then I won't be able to get a full round attack.
Sure.
He'd also be outside of his special bubble. His snow globe.
My special bubble.
Yeah, Boldrago's special snow globe. The star bubble.
Oh, right. I don't even know what that's doing. I don't think I've had that properly put into my stats if that's doing anything, really.
It's the anti-life shell.
Oh. Okay. Well, then, okay. How much does half cover give again?
Like a 50% mischance.
Oh.
No,
I'm gonna...
that's concealment.
Yeah, then I'll just go ahead and, move down to where I can get a shot on him that wouldn't cause me to have half cover, or give him half cover, if that's doable.
Okay, you need to move to right about... I wondered where Brasut was. Yeah, right there or right there is technically safe. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Right there is also technically safe. So either one of those spots, you're good.
And you're in PBS range now.
Okay, cool. Well then...
PBS range.
Point blank shot is a lot of words. Come on, PBS.
Yes, the whole grand total of 3. Woo.
So many word, too much word. Stop with word.
Why use many word when few word do trick?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm not too close to them to be attacked, right?
Yeah, you're way out of range.
Okay, cool. Well, then that would Unfortunately, I only get one attack, but it is with a plus 15, so A.
Hey.
So I'm just gonna move over, take up position. I'm not within the smoke, right? The
You
weird gaseous smoke.
Yeah, you're not in the smoke.
That's not me metagaming. That's just Willton being like, I don't want to mess with that stuff. I'm a bow user. I can stay away from that stuff.
Right.
All right. Well then, dice, don't fail me now. That's a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yay. Okay, so then it's a 3d6 because I have gravity bow on still. That's 11, 13, 19, 20 points of piercing damage from me as I just, kind of move over, take up aim, and just, pull back an arrow. Fire one off as I'm moving.
Okay. Let me see. How many attacks have been launched against him? Okay. 3 attacks have been launched against him. Okay.
I am doing work today.
All right, yeah. That everything?
Yes, for now, yes, that is everything on my turn.
Okie dokie. Boldrago. What you doing, man?
Oh, I'll be going. See you later.
Okie dokie. I'll be going. He just teleports away.
Nah. He's
My
gonna.
life anti-life shell.
Yeah. He's gonna go this way. So he's gonna make a fort save because I heard that he needs to make fort saves.
He does. Okay.
24.
This
May I continue?
you can. You feel it cling to you, but you shake it off.
Ugh. I'm run
Okay.
all the way over here, and that's
Okay.
my turn.
All right, I will reveal what you see then. You see right about in there, so we got down to there, to there. You've got really good vision, so it's up to here, and then here. And so you see in this room.
Hello.
What?
Hello, man.
Hello, man. Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's those guys again. Damn it.
Well, these are, you see these in here, but they don't seem to be moving. So I will go ahead and read the flavor text to you.
Oh.
Good. The flavor text for even more incest trap ogres. I should have known when there was traps all over the place. We'd be dealing with the incest trap ogres. Damn. Damn.
Curse their engineering degrees.
Yeah, right?
We should have seen this coming. Why didn't anyone do proper reconnaissance? Oh, piss.
The chill in this room isn't quite enough to frost the floors or the walls, but it's certainly enough to frost the breath. The roof itself contains several large suits of armor mounted on what appear to be frozen or preserved ogres, trolls, and hill giants, all staged as if rallying for war. And you see this, and nothing moves as you enter. It's like this perverse diorama of battle.
For like half a second, I almost felt bad for the creepy incest trap ogres. Then I was like, nah, they deserve it.
It's just a well-stocked freezer.
Mama Growl gonna be hungry later.
Alright, that's his turn.
Okay.
Babushka has plenty of supplies for meat pies.
Mrs. Moffat meat pies.
For ISIS hostage videos.
All right.
Oof.
Brasut, what are you doing?
Well, the first thing I want to do is just go for a perception check to make sure no one's, just be doubly sure no one's going behind us. 'Cause I'm a little nervous about that. 'Cause, what if they burn down the thorns?
Okay. So, Perception then?
Yep.
36. There's a bunch of battle going on right now in the room you're in, so it's hard to hear. I mean, you don't hear any large lumbering footsteps or anything like that. You mainly just hear the battle, and it's just kind of silent aside from that.
Okay.
Like on the edge of your perception, there may be some activity up there, but nothing like, oh no, they've broken through, they're coming.
Right. Okay. Just planning for when I completely seal off a section with Wall of Iron.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna make life easier for the marshals. Haste.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Very good.
There we go. Maybe I don't have my nice shell anymore, so I will sit here. This corner feels safe.
Okay.
It might not be, but it feels safe.
It feels safe. All right. So, it's now this
So
golem's
who
turn.
all do you get?
Sadly.
Isn't it caster level people?
Right, but they all have to be within 30 feet of each other. And we're very
Right.
spread out.
Yeah, y'all
So
are very
it
spread out.
is Birdie, Skoros, and Egor. That is the most concentrated pile of people I could find. Even 1, 2, 3. Maybe you could count Willton. I'm not 100% certain.
Don't know.
Like, if you centered it on Egor, it could maybe hit Willton.
Yeah, because you'd all be
obligatory. What is that supposed to mean? Maybe, well,
because
It would
if
be
we all
good.
have to be
You'd be
within,
happy.
yeah, if we all have to be within 30 feet of each other, or if he centers it on Egor, it would just reach Willton.
Okay. Okay. Then all our, generally speaking, attack people. Happy times. Haste.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should hit Willton.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Done.
All right.
I will pet Zhao.
You'll pet Zhao. Okay. You pet Zhao then. Dum-dum-dum-dum. So this thing's turn, it's going to try and... I guess it can still do stuff in a grapple. It just takes negatives.
Yeah, it gets, hang on a sec.
Just a 2.
It is grappled, so it's taking a, well, it can do stuff, but, it's basically a -2 on everything that's not escaping the grapple.
Okay.
So, it could use its breath weapon.
It's
But if you
going
didn't want
to... You see its runes light up. And... Let me make sure this is the right kind of ability. That's technically an attack. So it would have to cast that. So, it's not going to do that. It's going to see Egor on the edge of the pot there. It's going to look at you, and it's going to just try and push you into the pot.
It is going to try.
It is going to
It
try.
is.
It seems like a good
Probably
idea to
going
the
to
thing.
succeed.
I do not know. We will
My
see.
AC is not
Takes a
that high.
-2.
Takes a -2.
You have a +1 AC?
And do a CMD, which is the important one if it's trying to bull rush him.
That's right,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, wait, that provokes.
You should kick it.
I can't
I mean,
kick it. I'm grabbing
It might have improved
Right.
bull run. You know.
It provokes an attack of
That's fair.
opportunity from your bird.
From Egor. Yeah, unless it has improved bull rush.
All right. It does. What's your CMD?
Does haste increase it by 1?
Yes, I think they said it did.
29.
It technically confirms its fumble.
Nice.
So as
Does it have improved bull rush though? Because it would provoke if it does not.
it does not have improved bull rush.
So it provokes from my falcon and from Egor.
So
No,
32.
it only provokes against the one they try to bull rush.
Oh, well, even better. I'd much rather not send a D4 plus nothing against something that might hurt the pet.
Roll
Churn the bugs, teaspoon.
No, there's only 1 d6 on this right now. 10, 12, 33 points of damage. It's a 30 to hit.
that hits. That's the total
And then
damage?
After,
33 points of retributive damage. Oh,
All right.
And then it takes a minus after the DR that much to the CMB to try to push you.
A minus that much to push you. So it does not succeed. It tries to.
becomes 0, a negative integer.
It tries
Just
to.
kind of like beep boops.
But you smash its hand, and now it is on. Let me see. Crits are bad. Whether the crit fails are bad. So we'll say that it's now progressed to 1 knee, which we'll say is prone.
Oh, nice.
I took a couple fingers off.
So there you go. And now, that is its turn. However, something emerges from the wall near Kellery. Right
He was
there.
prepared.
Something wicked! It comes this way!
He's so prepared for it, though.
He
Do a
had,
stab!
he had held his actions, so are you going to take them now, Kellery?
Yes.
All right, you may take them before it acts as it's coming out.
What even is that?
Okay. Knowledge followed first a knowledge roll to identify, knowledge roll to figure out weaknesses, and
Okay.
then
Let's limit the knowledge rolls to your turns so that we can now
okay.
so that we
Knowledge
can
never
just
mind.
keep it speedy.
Never mind. Full attack.
Okay. A Robo Ogre.
A Robo-Ogre.
Robo-Ogre?
Yeah.
Robo-Ogre.
Sounds like a really bad booger. Hold on, guys. I gotta get this Robo-Ogre out my nose.
Yeah.
Just-
That sounds like a tear on the way out.
Now I have third nasal passage. I have gauge to my septum.
No, I take septum. I take psychic damage off that.
Good. So it begins.
All right.
Okay, 20 and a 14.
Neither one of those hit.
Do those hit? Okay. This is going to be ugly.
Yeah.
And I yell to let everyone know that we have trouble.
All right. So you do that, and now it's this thing's turn. It moves out, so it takes its move action. You interact with its move action. Now it takes its turns to do some nasty stuff. It is going to bite at you as you swing at it.
Right, if it's tum-tum.
As you swing at it, it starts to you feel it come at you, and then it bites. So its stomach bites for 31. I believe that hits.
That'll probably hit,
It's
based
so
on
bad,
the
you-
AC I've been hearing.
So,
Oh, sorry. AC is 23.
okay. So that is a 15 damage, and you can tell that as it bites, it specifically grabs onto your armor and attempts to go, and it attempts to rend your armor. So
Rude.
you can make a reflex save to avoid. You take the damage, but you can make a reflex save to avoid it. To avoid the rending.
Okay.
That's not enough to avoid the damage, the rending, unfortunately. So it's Grander Sunder and Improved Sunder. So that means it still needs to make the check, correct?
So how that works is
Yes.
for sundering, it would have made the action like to grapple, and then the damage would not have gone to Kellery, it would have gone straight to his armor. And then Greater Sunder is basically trample from magic. Any excess damage that the armor would, like anything after what it took to destroy the armor, goes to the player.
This is a plus effect.
Hmm?
So the damage that he did goes to the armor and Kellery?
It's now I am confused. If he's making a Sunder combat maneuver, then
I think
He's
it's like
not.
grab.
It is like a grab.
so then the fact that he has Sunder is arbitrary. Like it just takes damage, I guess. Without looking at the stat block, it's hard for me to tell, and that's metagaming.
It says the damage dice and stuff like that plus rend armor, and it gets to the person gets to make the reflex save. Otherwise,
So it's a reflex versus damage.
So it probably doesn't need to make the check then.
that's right. So
You'll just
you
do flat
take
damage.
that and you take the damage to your armor.
I like this guy. What's his name? I want to. That's my new best friend.
I'm not telling you till he's dead, or you're done with the dungeon.
Okay, we need to
So-
kill him first for my own curiosity's sake.
Okay,
All right.
quick question. I'm
Going up
wearing a mithril shirt +1.
Okay.
So,
He
All
overcomes
right, we can
any
look up
damage
that
reduction.
hardness.
Just so
Everyone, dive in.
he
Oh, does he also get through hardness?
he does.
Ooh, that's
okay,
Let's look up
hardness
that
15.
So you guys calculate that up on your armor health, and we will move on to Skoros to keep things moving.
All right, cool. Then I'll stop
At the
doing
top of
maths.
your
I had
round-
rolled the
Make your
fort saves.
fort saves.
Okay, and me holding my breath does nothing, right? We can confirm.
It just the smoke and the incense stuff just kind of clings to you.
Okay, so I will not suffocate. Then is the important part. We will stop
Yeah.
holding our breath and looking like fools.
Big puffy cheeks.
Oh, Barty. Oh, Barty. Where is Barty? Sheet of Barty has all of a 21.
Okay.
Skoros has 13 plus 12, 25.
Your bird's starting to get like, but it doesn't seem to succumb, and you do not succumb.
Okay, but do I feel like it's getting progressively harder to resist things?
It didn't seem harder for you, so
Okay. Got you. So then we will make the grapple check to maintain the grapple, and then comes down to a can't find sheet too many tabs. So 26, 30, 37, and then 5 more for maintaining. So 42.
42 to maintain the prone.
Right.
Okay.
I maintain my grapple on him. He's prone under his own power.
Well, kind of under his own power. Yeah.
He's prone by his own mistakes.
Yeah.
I didn't do that to him. And assuming that connects, I then get 2 actions
Okay.
For the first one, I will pin him, and then for the second one, I am going to. I can't believe I'm not trying to throat slicer. Who am I, and what have I done with me? I am going to drag him.
I don't
He is
think you can
within one
throat slicer
category.
Golem anyway.
Is he immune to precision damage?
He's immune to, let me see, construct. He's got construct traits.
Right. I don't remember if I know in 3.5 they're immune. I forget if they are in Pathfinder. Regardless, I'm going to move both he and me 15 feet, which is half my speed. The goal here is to try to get out of the cloud. So my first thought was I was going to try to throw him into the cauldron there, but it seems bad. So 5, 10, 5, 10, and then he moves 10 feet back.
Okay.
And that is all.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not. Hold on. It's not all. Birdie. If I can pull Skoros, I can pull Egor. If Egor can sense, I'm going to fly Egor to this square. And then...
Technically, you can't stand in that square.
I'm not.
Because it's my bubble.
Oh, shut up. One square down.
Yeah. That's okay.
So the 15, I moved 15 feet, not 10 feet. The golem moves one square down, and I'm going to grab Egor and drop Egor here before resolving there. The fly check to do all that is a 15 plus, I think I had like 16 or 17. Fly, I had 13, so it's 28, which I'm not looking at the chart right now, but I'm pretty sure I can beat all of those DCs without rolling. So he goes there, we go there, Egor goes in the corner.
Okay, yeah, I think I can assume at this point I do not fight the bird.
Please don't.
No, make me small again.
If you become small, you could ride in the glorious battle, Egor.
I can already ride into glorious battle. Your bird is slow as hell.
All right.
Figure out what that is. I'm really curious.
Okie dokie. Looks like Oogie Boogie, but metal. So.
I'm pretty sure I might know what it is.
All right, that's Skoros' turn. Kellery, this thing just straight up tried to eat your armor. What are you going to do?
Well, I am unhappy about that. So I'm going to throw a Molotov cocktail in its face. And then I'm going to I'm going to take a 5-foot step back while throwing a Molotov cocktail in its face, and then trying to pokey.
Okay, so you 5 foot back?
Yes.
All right. I don't believe that it provokes anything because you've got improved stuff. So, okie dokie. You need to meet a movie, don't you?
Attack, so it would provoke.
Is it still with the alchemist?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's just a range attack.
Okay.
Yes, and it's also already drawn. So.
Okay. So.
While we're doing other stuff, his armor should have 40 hit points and hardness 17.
That sounds right.
Cool.
Hardness is irrelevant for this particular creature for the maths.
You're irrelevant.
For this. Yes.
Cool.
But
so he does have to
later.
deal with a attack of opportunity. So we'll do, I guess it's technically another bite. Your armor was less than 30 something, so that hits. So 14 damage to you. I don't think it gets the rend on its attack of opportunity. Not rend. Rend armor. I don't think it gets that on its attack of opportunity.
What if it says that in like the entry for the attack it just used?
The attack it's used is its main attack. So it says
And it's
damage stuff plus rend armor.
right. So then it
Yeah,
would still
I'm looking at the stat block. It functions just like a grab.
Oh, so it still has to roll asunder. Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah, it gets a free sunder attempt on a successful bite.
What are you?
I know.
So it will attempt to sunder. That's a 16 plus its CMD, which is
Well, I have to
bigger.
roll reflex.
Oh, that's right. Roll your reflex.
Okay. $19.
Not enough. I'll make sure, but I really don't think... Nope, not enough. So it succeeds at its sunder and deals... It deals that damage to the armor as well, I believe. Or do I need to roll new? I've not used this creature before.
You should probably roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, technically you would roll damage twice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's 15 more damage onto the armor.
Okay. So that's 15 and... Okay. I took 5 points last time.
You took... You couldn't have
Or
took
did
5
I?
points. His bonus is bigger than that. It was
Okay,
15 last time and 15 this time, I think.
Okay, 15 and 15. Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries. We were confused on the stat block.
You gotta get away from that thing.
Yep, that's... I'm working on it. So we will start with rapier. And that is, if it hits, that is within the critical range of a +1 keen rapier.
Unfortunately, you had 5 foot step back and wanted to throw a bomb, though.
Which is where the AOO came
well.
from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's footed. Why would he get the AOO?
From attacking with a ranged weapon against a large creature.
Okay. But I wouldn't have been in range to poke him if
Right,
I
so then-
stepped back. My thought was thrust, step, throw. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so the thrust happens first. So do the thrust.
Yes.
And you
Okay.
said that's within crit range.
Yes.
So roll again.
So
Confirmation time.
33.
Okay.
All right.
Rolling a natural 19. So, yay crit. And I'll pull that up here. Not that I think it's going to help all that much. Just making sure it's a D6. Yeah, it's a D6 +1 plus none. Yep. So 2d6 plus 2. And if I had had time to study it, that would have been better. But so 11 points
11.
damage.
Okie dokie. Interesting.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not, yes, 11 plus with the +1s. So,
Wait, if the crit's times 2, how did you do 11 damage?
It would be even.
I think he
Oh.
rolled 2d6.
I rolled 2d6.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I was just confuzzled.
2d6 plus 2 from the
No,
+1.
you're good. I get where I'm
Okay.
off.
Okay.
Not a problem.
11 damage.
So the ranged attack does or does not resolve.
Does. You still survive, so you still make the throw.
Okay. So second plus dex. mod at this point. Does an 18 hit? His touch.
An 18 touch? Yes.
Okay, so that should do...
And you said that was a Molotov?
Yes.
It does fire
basically
damage, correct?
flaming oil.
Right. The only type of damage it does is fire, correct? There's no concussive?
Yes, correct.
So you throw it at him, and it's almost like he catches it with his mouth, with his gut mouth, and goes dum 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 dum, and his fire inside goes like a burp.
Okay. And I will yell, could use some help over here. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Egor.
Help! What do you need help with? Holy shit, what is that?
It's hard to see across with all the stuff in the way, but you still see a glowing red mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, is it another dragon? Skoros tries to crack his knuckles, then realizes he has a robot pinned to the ground and thinks better of it.
We had better make this quick. I'm just gonna full attack. I'm just gonna like try and finish this. I'm gonna put this nail deep in this 2x4.
Okay.
Let's go, Nolan.
Hmm?
Nothing, sorry, go on.
With sweet,
Oh,
sweet
that-
haste.
So close to a crit. 19 plus 24. I assume that hits.
Yes. He is prone, so
He's prone, he's pinned, he's sad.
What is his AC?
Sad.
enough. He's a stone golem. It's
Okay.
like 26, so
Okay, so a 27 hits,
yes.
thanks to the +1 from haste.
There you go.
Oof. The 18 does not hit. And the 27 does hit, so that's still through 4.
All right. So total damage.
That will be... Ugh.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
31 for the first one. Ooh, that's max.
It is Boldrago. It is collapsed.
37 for the second. So 69. Nice. And 7 and 21. It's 28 for the third one.
And it is worth noting that I'm not totally sure on the math, but right now, between him being prone and pinned, he has a -8 on his armor class.
Yeah.
So maybe that one attack might have got in, because you're also flanking him.
That is true.
Oh yeah, would a 20 have hit his AC minus those?
Minus essentially 10 now.
Yeah, it would have. Give me the total damage at the end.
Yeah, no, can't do. 1 sec, just adding it together. 4, 9, 30. 127 points of damage all together. That
Okay.
is one more than my total hit points.
Nice! Now we know how to beat Egor. With Egor.
Yes. I will destroy myself.
Yes!
So, you do that. You wail on it. And you're like, oh, Egor is so great. And you see it kind of just lurch around and still look at you. Still ticking.
We got to make this fast. You're breaking really good, but you got to finish the break. You got to make more breaking.
Skoros smiles.
Hold on a little bit longer, Kellery. We will come assist you and your gaping hellmouth.
All right. And Willton, it's your turn. You see both things going on.
Okay then. So You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, you're a
okay.
touch muffly, but yeah, we can hear you.
Is that better? None of this is going to be good. It's a pretty crappy situation all around. Skoros and Egor got the golem thing. I'm going to turn my attention to the thing that's attacking, Oh, for the love of God. I was going to remember it.
He was gonna
Sure
remember
you
it.
were.
He was gonna.
RuneSmith.
He was gonna remember it after we were done recording. You know I'm right.
Yes, you are, and that's what's frustrating. But, quick question, just to recap. Has normal weapons seemed to affect this thing so far?
Which one?
The, thing attacking Kellery.
He seemed to score a nice strike on it.
Okay,
Stabbed
how far
inside
away
its
from it
belly.
am I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's 35 from you, but it's 30, basically.
5-foot step and full attack.
Is it 30 feet? Or, okay, so it's 35 feet away from me, right?
Now,
I'm asking for point blank.
right now it's 25 feet because Tommy moved you.
Right, and we moved you to within 30 feet of it. 5,
Okay, was
10.
that a 5-foot step, so that way I can make a full attack?
Yes.
You got it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Just making sure. Sorry to bother you. Okay. Well then, with that in mind, I'm now within range for a good old-fashioned snapshot, shootaroo for 3 of them. So, that's 2 at plus 13 and 1 at plus 8. Ooh. I am scary now. That's a 15. I presume that misses.
It does.
Alright. That's 24. Does that hit?
It does not.
Oh, for the love of goodness gracious, golly Miss Molly. Ah! 60. Goodness gracious. Okay, I was feeling happy with myself, and now the gods are back to remind me, no! Willton must feel miserable!
Nope. Yeah, does the +1 to hit with haste do anything?
Was
I don't
he
know.
hasted? Was he close enough to
I
be
was
hasted?
hasted?
We had... It took us a second, but according to Kane's estimation of the distance between Egor, Wilton was able to get hasted.
Okay.
Oh, that means I have another shot at plus 13 then.
And they don't have to stay within that range after I put it on them. That's just how close they have to be to get it.
Gotcha.
Well, the first one was an 8, then there was an 11, then there was another 8. Or wait, no, the first one was a 2. So with plus 14, so that's 16, 25, and 16, 25, and 17. 25 hit?
25 is his AC.
Okay, and I get one more roll then because I'm hasted, and Snapshot does stack with haste for extra attacks.
Okay.
But that misses because that's another 8, and I only... Yeah, so only one hit gets in. Darn it. Okay. 10 plus 7... 17 points of piercing damage. As only one, unfortunately, gets in.
All right. So it seems to fly right in. You see it kind of wince and look at you.
Gesundheit?
Yeah. That's kind of what it sound. Those are the sounds it makes as it looks at you.
I'm sure 2 people in the party understood that.
Possibly. Especially one that's...
Did I understand? We were both right there.
Yeah. That depends. Let me see. I have your languages.
What do I need? I recently got one more, but I assume it's not Varisian, so that won't affect it.
Okay, so Brasut does. Brasut's familiar does. I don't see Kellery's languages. Brasut knows it's infernal.
Ah,
So
that alone is interesting fact.
if Kellery speaks infernal, you also know what it is. It is. He basically says he kind of does that gravelly growl, and he goes something along the lines of, "I wonder how you'll taste when you burn in my guts."
I actually don't think I speak Infernal. I feel bad about that.
A language that Kellery doesn't know, but Brasut does. Goodness.
It's okay. I don't speak Infernal either.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right. So it's now Boldrago's turn.
All right. I'll continue this way.
All right, Waco.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find you a corncob doll somewhere.
All right, I will.
I'm looking for one.
This room doesn't feel very comfortable. It's very. It's not just that it's unsettling. There's an unease in the room.
That's Mammy Grawl herself.
Ooh, sexy
No,
mama.
that's not Mammy Grawl.
No, that was the one that made Emmy try to coup de grace me.
I figured I should put.
Well.
Figured I should put all the tokens of the ogres I had, considering that it's supposed to be a mix of different things.
Makes sense.
So it's a menagerie of ogrekin.
Like ogres, trolls, giantkin, stuff like that. There's a few medium creatures like with the in there, but that's out of a square.
All right. I mean, he'll make sure that nothing moves, but he'll float by.
Okie dokie.
So this is one route, and maybe this, but it looks kind of blocked.
So, this one you can tell you don't see where the blockage might be on it. This one you have enough vision to see.
There's something there.
Do what?
There's this tree or whatever it is.
It's a
Tree
big
of
pile of
bodies.
bones and stuff.
No, that's a tree. Boldrago says.
Yeah.
Roast tree.
Boldrago
That
says
tree
it
is-
is.
Call a druid.
It's Tree of Death.
Yeah.
It's one of the trees from where he comes from.
From where I be from.
All right, I'll continue down this way, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Brasut? What are you doing?
Okay. So, let's see. Double checking that I don't really see any of the things over there. So, 5-foot shuffle. Dimension door
Okay.
with Kellery.
With Kellery. Okay.
Yeah, I walked up to Kellery, put a hand on his shoulder, and we're over here.
Okay.
Because that's as far as I could really see.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, I fulfill my contracts. Do not worry.
Fair enough.
And that stops me from moving. So.
All right. It's now this thing's turn. It's going to attempt to gain control of its grapple that it's in. Probably not. A 30 even.
Nah, it does not. It has a -4 from being pinned and a whatever prone. Or
Oh, wait.
rather, excuse me. It has a
I did the
-4
wrong
from
math.
being.
I did the wrong math. It's 35.
Still bad, because it has a -4 on melee attack rolls from being prone, and I have buffs to my defense against grapple.
Do melee attack rolls, is a CMD counted as a melee attack roll?
Yeah, CMB is an attack roll.
This is true.
Which is why it can succeed on a 20 and why I can do it at the end of a charge.
Okie dokie. Well, now it's basically dead, so it's gonna go on. That's all it knows to do.
Immediately power down for us. That'd be so nice of it.
This thing looks at Willton.
I'm sorry, Willton.
It waves.
Okay, Levi, sorry. Not Brasut.
It waves and smiles menacingly as it steps this way.
How
Oh,
nice
no.
of it. I've waved goodbye.
So there you go.
And Skoros cannot see that through the smoke and stuff, right?
I'm pretty sure Skoros is... You can make me a perception, but I'm pretty sure Skoros is more concerned about keeping this thing pinned. But...
Grappling and pinning things does not put a negative on my perception. I'm just asking about the smoke betwixt us.
Narratively, he's more concerned about that, but yes.
Yes, but mechanics are what keep me from dying. I have a 30.
Narratives can keep you from dying too.
All right, whatever, old man. I have a 30.
30?
Do I see it?
You see it move out of your view.
But I don't see it, like, go into the wall.
Nah, not really.
Okay.
All right, so that thing disappears. What's Skoros going to do?
Okay, rolling to maintain the grapple. Rolling higher than I have on anything else. And then we're going to, for my 2 actions, I will try to damage it twice, basically. Oh, I forget if that's... Okay, I don't need to attack for this, so it just automatically happens. This is from 2 attacks for the purposes of overcoming my DR, or his DR. I don't have DR, I'm not that cool. For 38 points of damage. My attacks are cold iron and silver, but I don't think that matters.
All right. You hit. What's the total damage?
38, like I said, from 2.
Okay.
I
So,
think a grand total of 8.
yeah, something like that. It seems to be enough because as he wiggles and tries to jerk, Skoros sees a crack in his side of his face where he's been hit already, and you just go whirl him up and whack, smack him into the floor, and his head crumbles away. And the glowing stops. But the smoke does
Nice. Okay. So then we'll take a... The smoke isn't like from here.
The smoke's still going.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and Egor will move to... I'll grab him, I resolve here, Egor resolves in one of those 3. I feel like it would be kind of metagaming to choose which square. I will allow Egor to.
Your bird is coming to pick me up again.
Yes.
I will resolve... here.
I was hoping you'd pick that one, but I didn't want to immediately throw you in harm's way. That's all.
Well, I mean, the giant can't fit in that hole.
That's what she said.
All right. Well, once again, Willton is left by his lonesome. No one's in combat at the moment, so this seems like a good place to stop. Because we are overtime on this particular episode.
We're done!
Yeah, we're done.
Stay safe!
Yeah. All right. So, with all that said, I think Wilton's even gone. So, Ross is not here at the moment. But that's where we're stopping, everybody. We hope you enjoyed. It was a combat session, so I'm sure there'll be more combat sessions. But all said, we hope you had a great time. God bless and enjoy. Bye.
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 Goodbye.
This content was made possible by travelers and viewers like you. Thank you.